Dan? Okay, how do I want to do this? To make it look awesome. This is kind of like DW, like, symbol. I was gonna say shtick, but that doesn't make any sense. A source of power. DW being the raid boss. He's the main boss of this raid dungeon. So I'm gonna decorate everything, and then I'm gonna get to writing the bosses and the encounters.
Here, I can stay in Discord. I just don't really feel like playing Minecraft right now.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. I just kind of got a little bored.
Well, you can help me with the raid dungeon if you want now. I got it laid out. But that's up to you. If you don't want to play Minecraft, that's cool, buddy.
Is Jake still on? No offense, but he kind of annoys me
Oh, Jake? Yeah, he
a
annoys
little
me
bit.
too. Even though he's probably watching the stream right now.
Oh,
I'm with you on that, little brother.
I didn't know you were streaming.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm live.
Thanks for that.
No problem. I just went live, okay? Get your butt in here and help me. And no, he's not online.
Alright, I'll be on in a sec. Just one moment. Gotta quit my game that I was playing. I was playing Breath of the Wild.
Haven't you played that game enough?
Not enough. I still have to upgrade every single armor piece and find 800 more Korok seeds. Then I will complete the game 100%, and by then the DLC for the summer will probably be out.
I might want to run protections on this. I always do extensive protection around the things that I create for the server so players can't build ultra close and cheat it.
Okay, now see.
What's that? There he is.
Oh, and I finally hit level 10, Warlock and Mage.
Nice.
Although, Become Death doesn't really do much.
Yeah, it does.
Unless you breathe underwater, that's it.
Well, that's one of its primary abilities, but zombies do not notice you as far.
Oh. That is
And
helpful.
you fool players. To players, you look like a zombie.
Cool.
It's one of the fun abilities. Not all abilities in the game are combat based.
till 15 men.
Hmm?
I can't wait until 15
Oh,
men
Dark
when I
Bolt.
get. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
And you get the ability to use potions.
Oh wait, I have that now, don't I? You said level 10, right?
It's different level based on the class. Oh,
Uh,
come on. And for, yeah, it's level 15 for mage as well.
ah,
So you got Pigify.
yep, that one was fun. Although it doesn't seem to work that often.
It's based on conditions. I'm gonna probably alter it. Like, because yours is a single target Pigify. So yours should
Ah,
have a longer last than Mass Pigify that the Dark Knight gets. Dark Knights only last a few seconds.
all right. Well, let me get home real quick and then put all my items away.
Not a problem. I tripled the duration for Pigify.
Just now? That was fast.
Mhm. That's how I work, yo. Oops, forgot I was doing that.
Dude, I defeated Iron Earl, and guess what I got?
What?
Porta potty and the spoon.
Gee, that was weird.
Are they both trophies?
Yeah, they're just goof items. They're meant to be
Nice.
funny and goofy.
They are. Well, home now. Let me just put my items away.
Before you log out this time, remind me to change your game mode.
You got it. I'm good to go.
Alright, let me start the process. Well, at this point, you can pretty much do everything yourself. You are opt. Change your game mode and then teleport to me.
Have done. Whoa, I'm getting like massive lag around here.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's from the fire. Normally, low fire is low
Yeah.
lag.
I'm at like 3 FPS right now.
Ouch.
I can't even double tap space to fly.
Give it a second to clear up. As I add more fire.
There we go. Much better. Yeah, yeah. Much, much better.
My keyboard's being stupid today. So what do you think so far?
Dude, that's pretty cool. I love the claws. And the skull.
DW's Fortress. So there's going to be 3 boss fights and a couple of rooms with trash fights. I was just working on the entrance hall.
Not bad.
Okay, yeah, that looks pretty cool. At night, the coal kind of blends in the background. And my keyboard is screwed up.
Yeah, this castle is awesome, man.
Thank you. It's been a work in progress, but I think it looks pretty neat. So this is the entrance hall. Up here, I'm thinking about hiding a chest, which I put one down.
Oh, yeah, there is one. But how did you get up to it?
That's what I'm working on. My keyboard is massively screwing up right now. Anyway.
Is it now?
It's still screwing up.
I was thinking maybe you can drop in from up top.
I just bought this keyboard.
For the chest.
Yeah, but
Like in
hiding
one-
that would be difficult.
No, the way to get up, though, would have to be through one of the boss rooms. From a player who can't fly's perspective, yeah, that's you can't see it while coming up to the castle.
No, that'd be impossible. What is going on with my keyboard?
And yeah, if I didn't know it was up there, I wouldn't be able to see it. The texture blends perfectly.
Okay. Entrance hall. And they're going to be going to the left, where they'll face their first sub-boss encounter, if I can get sub-bosses to work.
What were you thinking
What do you mean?
for the sub boss?
Well, I'm going to see if I can get the code to work. If you just kind of want to make this room look awesome and creepy and stick to the theme, then yeah.
Okay, I'll do my best.
If not, I'll try to put like advanced spawners in where they can do higher level mobs. I've actually thought about cutting and pasting this entire castle and putting it into like the hard difficult zone. So all natural spawn mobs would be like 500 hit points.
You could do that.
Surprisingly, it would not be that difficult to move the entire castle.
All you need to do is copy and paste. With World Edit, that's really easy.
Yep. I think I know how I can reduce some lag. I already have that off. But I'm not seeing a way where I can force them to spawn in a particular location. I guess what I could do is just create world bosses and then make them kind of like little sub-boss style.
That could possibly work.
Might be able to do it though. Let's not use lava.
Okay.
I was avoiding that because that causes lag, any kind of flowing lava. That's why I was using just fire.
I'll go back with my original plan then.
I can, Daniel. I can set Infernal. I figured her out. That'll save me a ton of time on doing, okay, well, we gotta think, I guess, on the designer, Dan, okay? If you have fire at ground level all over the place, what is a potential tactic you could use against the Infernal mobs?
Push it into the fire.
Hmm.
I can also add a iron fence border around it.
There you go, you're starting to think. But, that'll also limit the movement space of the room.
True.
So instead of doing it all around the room, how about in some key spots? Like corners. I like what you're thinking, but you gotta think like, well, a designer.
Yeah, I was trying to make like an arena ring.
This is just a base room. Here, let me give you a tour of the castle really quick. So you get an idea. This is the first room they come into. This is where they're going to have infernal sub-bosses in. The next room is also an infernal room.
Okay.
Put some temporary lighting in here. Then they come into the first boss chamber. In the boss chambers, we gotta think about how we want to make these, how to design it for boss strategy. Based on what boss I put in here, I guess.
Yeah. That's why I was asking what sub bosses you want to put in there.
Well, the sub bosses are gonna be
Sorry.
random.
Okay. So just basic generic rooms.
This is another sub boss room,
Okay.
and this is the stairway up to the second chamber. Also, the way they can go to an exit through here.
Okay.
/through to go through walls. THRU.
There's plenty of free spaces.
Step back, don't be on like nose to wall, and that usually works better. This is just a staircase I did for now. I don't know, probably needs to be redesigned. But this is boss room number 2.
Okay, this is nice. I can work with that. Okay. I got some
Upstairs.
ideas floating here.
This is final boss room, where they'll fight DW.
Okay. DW. Can you tell me more about that character?
Darth Willie, he's an undead warlock who's kind of like a... It's a big spoof off of Star Wars. Darth Willie
Mm-hmm.
always had a glowing sword.
Okay. I can work with this. I was thinking we can put an enchantment table in here, of course. But behind something so players can't use it.
I was thinking about making Darth Willie just an NPC, a killable NPC, and then setting it to Warlock level 30.
That will definitely wreck some people.
I can do that, but I don't know how to get him to use the Warlock abilities.
Oh,
That's where the problem lies.
I see.
Yeah, the across the room, the door, that's the exit out of the dungeon.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna turn my game off and turn it back on because my keyboard is just screwing up massively with the game. There's a chance I could have been pressing something down when I started the game. Yay, no more keyboard problems. Now I'm gonna set spawners, so we gotta figure out how we're gonna either hide the spawners or make them look good. Meant to only give myself one. Five times 6 is 30, so 300 seconds. So they should spawn every 5 minutes. Well, doing it, covering it completely, Dan, might force it to spawn down below. So we need to give some kind of, yeah, clear way for them to spawn. So it forces them to spawn within this room. This place is going to be no joke. If I get everything working, it's going to be awesome. Oops. So 2, 3, and then 4 infernal spawns. You had the mob blocked in over here. They have the same restrictions as a player. They have to have a place they can jump up.
Gotcha. Just trying to hide it from the player itself.
Well, they won't be able to destroy them. That's a good thing. But yeah, I get you. Alright, I'm going to start coding some bosses. So the first 2 bosses I don't have any designs for.
Well, you said you said Darth Willy was Star Wars related. You can do stuff like that. I mean, you can have like
We can
a
go-
skeleton that shoots really, really well, and make him a spoof off of a stormtrooper.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking about naming it the Thunder Trooper.
You could do that, and he shoots lightning imbued arrows.
No, I want to give them actual names. go to the wiki. Okay, I have to keep in mind though the mob types, because the mob types have natural weaknesses I got to be able to counter.
Gotcha.
Okay. What do I want to name the first one? See, in the actual story though, well, if we went off the book, DW is the main bad guy in the book as well. Kind of where I went from, you know? So he has two henchmen. Chanimal Hector, which is in prison in Tink Village right now. And I completely forgot the other one. Basically entering a new story arc into the server, not based off of the old server. So it's open. It's open for interpretation and for new ideas.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Whenever I do like writing for like class or anything, it'll take me like most of the time to come up with what I want to write, and then so getting ideas takes a while. Just give it a bit.
Last time I worked on MS Stupidity was 2 years ago. If I went off the book completely, we would have had to build this mansion off of neon pink and light purple trim.
Yeah, I remember that particular detail. I was about to ask you why the castle wasn't pink. And with the unicorns prancing everywhere.
Alright, his other henchman was named Big Dude.
Oh yeah, I remember, and he was actually really, really tiny.
His name was actually Itsy Bitsy Rainbows and Cream, but DW thought the name didn't give the right impression to the people of the big city, so he named him simply Big Dude.
We gotta have him. That guy's just too good to pass up, man.
DW has two henchmen, a right-hand man and a left-hand man, yes. They are in charge of his left and right hands when they fall off. Now, the left-hand man is rather creepy. Pale, white, ghostly, thin man who insists on wearing nothing but leather underwear and leather mask. He's a rather intelligent man with a rather odd appetite for beans. His name is Chanimal Hector.
Man, I need to read that book again, even if it's not complete. It's just funny.
The second henchman stands 7 foot 3 inches tall and weighs over 300 pounds. His shoulders are as wide as DW is long, with a tiny head on his massive shoulders, with ears that would make Dumbo jealous. The most surprising of all things is he graduated at the top of his class at UBC. University of the Big City. In the field of animal medicine. His name is Itsy Bitsy Rainbow and Cream. Maybe we should make the first boss Itsy Bitsy.
You've got to. And make him a... wait, it said it stands 7 foot. There's not enough space in these rooms for a giant. So... what do we do here?
We can make this work.
Wait, aren't the skeletal knights really, really big? Or taller than most mobs?
Yeah.
You can make him one of those.
Itsy Bitsy.
And give him some armor with a huge knockback potential. Like flying across the room knockback potential.
I'm gonna give him enchanted armor with thorns.
Okay, boss rooms are just hard to me. I mean, like, you need an open space, you can't really do a whole lot of decoration. I think this is fine for right now. I think what I'm going to do is just find clever ways to hide the spawners and just leave it at that for the sub-boss rooms.
It's gonna hit like a truck. Can also make him weak or strong against certain things. I'm gonna give him a 50% projectile reduction.
So he's strong against projectile?
Yeah. They only do half damage. But he's gonna take a slight damage increase to magic.
And what about the spoons? Or the druid weapons, the shovels?
What about him?
Can we make him resistant to those?
Why would we do that?
Yeah, you're right. That doesn't make sense. I'm just thinking because druids don't have a lot of opportunity to be a real big help damage-wise.
I'm gonna make him extremely resistant to fire and lava.
Okay then, fire and lava in that room. Here we go.
Thinking about making him weak to explosions. Oh crap, but if I make him strong against fire, pyros are going to be useless against him. That's okay. With the next boss I can make...
You'll have to offset that with a different party member. It makes it good for the raid.
Now we gotta give him skills.
Hmm. You could give him a slow ability that makes it easier to hit the party. So he can slow you, then hit you with a big hit and deal tons of damage. But how would the players offset that?
I'm gonna make him throw a slow potion. How long do I want to make this duration last? So 10 seconds is 200 ticks. I'll do 300 ticks for 15 seconds. It's kind of mean.
Heck, man, the point of this is it's supposed to not be easy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be mean. Okay, he's now has the ability to throw slow potions at his target when he is damaged at a 20% chance.
This is his room right here.
Where I'm standing currently. I'm gonna probably make him spawn over here.
Okay, what can I do with this room?
I'm gonna make him pull in players. So I need to set the velocity. Okay, so pull him in at a velocity of 8. So I need to figure out the damaging targets. We have him target all players. .20 block radius. Now the trigger. How do I want to set this trigger? I gotta set the trigger. Basically, what causes him to use the ability.
On damage?
Yeah, that's the standard. when I do like an on attack style where every time he attacks, it causes the abilities to be used a lot less.
Can you set it to where the players are a certain distance away?
Yeah.
Why not set it to where if they stray too far from him to try and like regroup and heal, he'll pull them right back in.
That's an idea. It's a good idea. DW is going to have a special skill. I'm going to have him shoot a special projectile, I think. That's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to be a special arrow shot. Maybe I'll make him shoot an egg.
That'd be nice.
It's like an explosive shot. I'll have a 10 block radius when it hits.
A 10 block radius until the pull-in hits.
No, the egg projectile, when it hits its target,
Oh, okay.
it'll
Okay.
damage within 10 block radius.
Oh, dude, that sounds insane. Go for it.
So part of the big strategy for this guy would be to keep the group separated.
Yes. That also makes it hard to heal.
Okay. For a second boss and third boss, I might can do some custom, really cool style abilities. Like with Doug, how I created that homing projectile. I'm gonna do
Doug
something-
has a homing projectile?
Yeah, it's like a fire trail that goes on the ground and follows you. And if you run away from
Dude.
it long enough, it dissipates. But if it hits you for an insane amount of damage.
That is awesome! You gotta give DW one of those.
Hmm.
Why
Yeah,
not
I'm
make
thinking
the
about
egg
doing
that? No.
I'm gonna give him that and another custom one. Like I want to do a custom ability where it's like a spell, but he throws out skulls in a radius around him. Flaming skulls of doom.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, Itsy Bitsy is going to be deadly. Okay, so he is... His main code is written. Now I just got to create what items he's going to drop in the loot table.
Now, okay. Did you go with the fire resistance or no?
Yes. He's got a
Okay.
25% or 75% fire resistance. He's got a 90% lava resistance, but I don't want to put lava in there. What kind of goodies do I want to give him? We'll give someone the Itsy Bitsy. A sword. I'm gonna make it legendary. Excuse me. It's coming out of nowhere. The sword's gonna have a hidden property to it, though. I'm gonna make it lucky. There's gonna be the flavor text is gonna be Itsy Bitsy's lucky sword.
Sounds good to me.
Now, what am I gonna do for enchantments? Writing a boss always takes quite an effort, but they're worth it in the end. So, what version of Minecraft created the sweeping edge enchantment? Looting 5. Since I have so few swords in the game that have looting. Why couldn't they make it like damaged spiders, not damaged arthropods? So irritating. So it's gonna have damage undead 6, damage spiders 6, plus the luck value 5. And I can give items potion effects. But I'm going to make the second boss and DW are going to drop artifacts. So the second boss is going to have 1 legendary and 1 artifact possible. And then DW is going to have 2 to 3 artifacts possible. And that's it. I don't know why my audio's being retarded. My audio's problem is with the Discord. I'm going to set the repair cost of this sword down to 1. So it can be repaired. Alright, the Itsy Bitsy Sword is ready to be put in the game. See, when I'm writing a boss stand, not only do I have to write the boss code, but I have to write any kind of particular items for them, and then I gotta write their loot tables.
That seems tough.
It's a pain, but gives me more control. Like, I'm gonna give a lot of XP for these kills. Lots. And a good amount of money. I'm gonna give him a 10% chance to drop the sword. Now I gotta figure out what other items do we want to make him drop.
Well, I don't.
I'll give him a
I
chance
wanna
to
know.
drop, like, gold ingots.
Yes, but how much?
I'll make it a random number. Between 5 and 10. 60% chance to drop it. I could make him have a random chance of actually dropping a loot table. I don't think that'll work. Why the vines?
I don't know. I thought it made it look good. Do you disagree?
No, I think it should have a more pristine look. And the vines will allow players to climb up. What we could do, to give players a bit of a strategy, is to put up some small barriers. Like this. So when he does the pull effect, they can get behind it, and it'll just pull them against the wall.
Yeah, we could do that. Like I said, these boss rooms are giving me a challenge. I can't really think when it comes to boss. I mean, like with houses and stuff, I'm good at that. But this stuff proves kind of a challenge.
Right? Oh, I gotta have him have a chance to drop a Witherhead. Alright, his drops are all set. He is done.
Want me to give him a shot? Test him out? Just to make sure his.
Let me see. Yep, itsy bitsy. I gotta create a spawner. There you go, Dan. Itsy bitsy.
Yep, he's big. Nah, he won't aggro to me, will he?
Not when you're in creative mode.
This is gonna hurt.
That's why he's a raid boss.
Yeah, yeah, that hurt. And I barely did anything to him. Hmm. He didn't try to pull me in.
It's a random chance, Dan.
He did hit me pretty hard. He did use the slow ability.
Okay. Okay, so he's got a respawn time of 10 minutes and can only be spawned one at a time.
Very nice.
I forgot to set his XP.
Yeah, I was about to say his XP seemed a little low.
I meant the XP that he gives you when he dies.
Oh, I meant HP. Whoops.
His HP is 2,000. I think that's low, huh?
Well, for a raid boss,
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
with you on that. Okay. Next time he spawns, he'll have a 4,000 hit points. And we'll give 600
That's
XP
more
on a
like
kill.
Dang, 600? Okay.
Boss number 1 done.
Yeah, I try to keep these rooms simple.
But they're not spawning, and that's confusing me. Hmm. Well, I'll work on bosses, and then we can figure out how to get these to work right. Boss number 2. So we have Itsy Bitsy. DW will be the final boss. Still gotta write his code.
How many more do we have in between those two?
What's up?
How many more bosses do we have in between those two?
There's only going to be 3 bosses total. Then we got the 3 sub-boss rooms. Or trash rooms, if you will. I'm curious. Okay, so he doesn't have that covered. So this is a boss room. Welcome to the raid dungeon. Why are you doing a different thing for each one of them?
I don't know. Trying to add a little bit of variety.
Oh, no, yeah, no fire around them, please.
Okay.
Well, too much variety makes the room look very inconsistent.
True. I guess I'll just stick with the nether brick.
That'd be a good spawn point for him. Okay, now to come up with the next boss. He's the one boss that's unplanned currently. I could make the second boss CW's pet spider.
We could, yes. Oh, okay. I've already got things for that one. He can shoot out a massive web trap that'll pretty much cover the entire room, but it only stays for a bit because spiders can move through web fast. Of course, you got the classic poison as well.
Can't have that in there because that's for codes. So we'll just do it like that. So no exposed fire in the second dungeon or the second boss room because he's got a weakness to fire.
If we're making him a spider, I've got already got some ideas, man.
Awesome. One good idea is webs all over the place, and I can have him a pushback ability that could throw players into the webs.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give him a throw ability. So yeah, he's got a velocity that will throw any players within 30 block radius of him. At a massive velocity of 20 blocks a second. But only a maximum of 2 blocks off the ground. Or I could make it into a custom skill actually and make it look cool. create an effect for it. This will be cool. They've got a really cool effect and skill for this ability.
And what's that?
So he's gonna slam. Basically, the effect. He's gonna, when he bursts his ability to throw everyone back, he's gonna create a large smoke cloud all around him, a ring that radiates out from him with an explosion sound. He's gonna do instant damage to all the players and then throw them back.
Sweet. And how about another skill where it'll like drop? Did you catch that, or did I break up?
You broke up.
How about, well, in a skill where he can like spawn a bunch of cave spiders too?
Yeah, I was thinking about something on those lines.
Because I've got like egg sacs, in quotes, around the room.
Now I'm trying to decide what kind of sound effect to use.
Four?
What?
What sound effect for what?
This the throwback ability.
Oh, you've already used an explosion.
Maybe I'll just do like a uh, glass break.
You could do that.
All right, that one's set. And I'm putting this skill on a timer. So it has a time delay of when it's going to activate. If I did this right, Dan, it's going to be totally badass. So I'm thinking that the players are going to want some kind of poison protection against this boss.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine so.
So I have him set, Dan, to where he has a chance to summon cave spiders. 10 of them. In a 5-block radius around every single player. In the room.
Oh, dang.
I'm
I
going to
do
lower that
not
amount.
want to go up against that boss.
I'm going to lower it to 5 spiders.
That would probably be best.
Yeah. Because you think about it, if you have six players in there doing this, that's a whopping 30 spiders in the
Six-
room.
Yeah, yeah. But if you kept it, it'd be about 60.
He has a cool spider throw ability, and he has summon cave spiders.
I think I got the room pretty much done.
Let's take a look. You know what, Dan? I like it a lot. Well done, brother. But I think we need a little bit more light in the center area.
If I attach redstone torches to this block, will it mess up the spawner?
Yeah, don't do anything on the block.
Gotcha. And I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What were you going to say?
This boss fight's gonna suck.
Yeah. Most definitely.
But it's gonna be cool. I'm thinking about making it heal itself. Like do a 10% heal. Or do like 20 hit points. 10% heal would be 50 hit points of heal. %20 chance to heal himself for 20 hit points every time he's hit.
Okay, that could do.
And I'm giving him one more ability. He's going to have the prison ability, and he'll encase him in web. Cobweb, that's what it is. I am mean.
There's going to be so much webbing. People are going to want haste potions in here.
I'm making these boss fights nasty for the whole purpose of the players having to prepare. Alright, the boss is set. Well, his
Let's
abilities
see him.
are. His abilities are set. I don't have his loot done yet.
Okay, you should give him a really good druid weapon called the Fly Swatter.
I'll give it a make an artifact. Hey, Jacob. Hey, Jake, how you doing?
And of course, with the name goes, it means to have a high knockback. But I'll leave the effects to you.
What's your suggestion, dude? I listen to all suggestions, man. Doesn't mean I'll implement them, but I listen. And being a dick about it means I probably will not take your suggestion. So don't be a dick about it and just do the suggestion. Simple. You know what? That's not a bad idea, actually. When I fix Dugon, I might do something like that. Actually, I'm gonna write that down. I'm currently writing bosses for the new dungeon. Fly Swatter. Artifact weapon. That's alright. In fact, the Fly Swatter will give the user an additional 10 hit points.
That sounds cool.
while being unbreakable.
Now that's something I really, really want.
Actually, I'm gonna name it the Spider Swatter.
Okay. Then you can get a Bane of Arthropods too.
10. Loot bonus mobs 8. Durability needs to be turned off.
Flavor text could be if only you had this before the fight.
DW's Pet's Toy.
That could do too.
Or DW's Pet Controller.
That's really good.
With 10 hit points additional when you're carrying it.
That's something that everybody's going to want to farm this boss for. Keep him coming back for more. Great.
Now, what legendary can I give him?
Spider Fang.
Axe.
Make it a sword. Or an axe. Dude, you said you can give him potion effects? You can make that one poisoned.
Yeah. Yeah, I could. I made an artifact weapon. The spider swatter. Artifact being red. It gives if you hold it, it gives you 10 additional hit points. Plus loot bonus mobs 8 and 10 damage spiders for 10 or rank 10 for damage spiders, and it's unbreakable. Now, do we want to give like DW an artifact weapon set or an artifact armor set?
We've gotten a artifact weapon from the spider, whatever his name's going to be. And I think we also gave Itsy Bitsy an artifact too.
No, Itsy Bitsy just as a legendary.
Well, likewise, we got a lot of weapon drops in here already. So I think an armor set would be good.
That could make the Itsy Bitsy artifact. Yeah, I can give him an armor set.
Well, it's up to you, but that was just my opinion on the matter.
It would make the third artifact armor set in the game.
Don't want too much of those.
No, we do not. I could give him a couple of pieces, not just a full set.
That would work.
With DW having a chance to drop any of the skulls.
That's
Well, if you
nice.
ever join a raid in this area, you have a chance at it. But Spider Swatter has a chance of dropping it 0.5%.
That's insane.
That's the
It is
typical artifact
insane.
drop, right? Now to give him some basic drops.
Hmm. Well, huh. I mean, Spider Eyes would be the one that would be expected,
He
but
drops
those aren't
32 to
really good for
64 of
much.
them.
Those can those be sold?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I was thinking like they had no use.
So can fermented. Congrats, dude.
All right, I'm gonna go take a break and eat. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh, there's a problem. Nope, there he is. DW Pet. And there's DW's pet. He's gonna be a nasty, nasty boss. Now for... Why is he taking damage? What the hell? Are you effing kidding me right now? $5,000 damage and he takes 1,000 damage for a fall? That's gotta be fixed. Okay, now he won't take that damage anymore. That was just retarded. Alright, that's it for my stream for now. I've got to go to D&D, so I will talk to everybody later. Have a great day. I'll be back on later tonight to finish up this dungeon.